Joining us is Steve Freed with this week's market analysis. And of course, the big news was this trade compensation package. And talk about what this is going to mean for the soybean market.
Well, I think that the market was concerned that farmers were losing so much money because of the drop in price. And I think the first thing it suggests that U.S. is in this for the long haul and that they're making this compensation to the farmers. Secondly, we would assume that the farmers will probably reduce some of their marketing and use this money maybe to pay off debt. And so it kind of helps the farmer income versus what we were expecting before this aid package.
What are you expecting the payments are going to look like?
The rumor right now is somewhere between $1.10 and $1.50 per bushel for the 2018 crop. So I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do this, but you know, the CCC has $30 billion worth of money to use in this type of thing, so they really don't need congressional approval. So we just kind of wait for the specifics as they come out.
The wheat market has been on a big rally. Most of this is on the European crop production being lowered, is that right?
Yeah, they came out and said their crop might be 130 million tons in Europe, wheat, and the USDA is using 145. So if you take stocks to usage ratio minus China, it's the tightest in 20 years. And this conversation has been going on for 2 weeks and the market really hasn't responded to that. The spring wheat tour came out a little bit lower on their first day of yields, and I think that the only thing the funds were still short was Minneapolis wheat. So when you're up 30 cents, it means more short covering than actually consumer buying. So I think 550 in nearby Chicago wheat is resistance. The same thing in Kansas City. The next price is 570. To get over those levels, we're going to have to see some new export demand come to the United States from buyers who might have bought from Europe or might have bought from Russia.
Is the corn market going to continue to follow wheat? And if so, how much of a rally can we get on that?
I think the market perceives that corn has made a bottom and that it's partly because of the lower Russian crop, the lower Brazil crop, but we could see record exports out of the United States. The farmer's going to grow a big crop. I mean, right now, the trade thinks we're going to have a 178 yield versus the USDA's 174. But I think the demand will absorb that crop, especially if the farmer decides to sell some of it, store some of it, and then see what happens down the road.
Well, thanks for joining us with your insights. Steve Freed joining us here. And for more market analysis and our extended conversation, go to AgweekTV.com.